Would everyone please rise for the singing of our national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. Let's give another round of applause to our singer, Kian Begzadeh. Kian is studying voice performance and material science and engineering. Thank you, Kian. Welcome to Chrysler Center and the graduation ceremony of the class of 2019E. I want to start with a story. Earlier this term, a student in another college of the university that will remain nameless, in a Michigan Daily op-ed, wrote a somewhat critical piece about engineers in his 300-level humanities classes. I'm sure you remember the article. He argued that engineers fulfilling their humanities requirement did not have the requisite knowledge base, class participation skills, or basic interest to make substantial comments in class. For some of you wearing a cap and gown today, your immediate reaction when you saw this piece was probably not something I should repeat in front of your parents. To be fair, he was more sympathetic than antagonistic. In one paragraph, he wrote, quote, "Engineering students who have spent their years watching online lectures and completing auto-grader homework assignments tend not to have the experience it takes to contribute to humanities courses in a way that elevates the conversation." He implied his view was shared by nearly all students in a humanities major. One student wrote a thoughtful, measured response in the Daily, mechanical engineering senior Palmer Corbett. I believe Palmer is out there among you, as a matter of fact. But why did the original letter writer's criticism sting? Of course, we engineers are intelligent, adaptive, well-spoken, intelligent, intellectually curious, and socially conscious individuals with multiple interests and, yes, even passions. Many of you, probably the vast majority of you, are involved in non-engineering activities or have friends or associates who are not engineers. And just because we know how to build robots doesn't mean we are robots. Newsflash, we are not robots. By the way, I should mention that Josh Mengelson is our first robotics PhD candidate to defend his dissertation, so I really meant it when I say that some of us know how to make robots. But although we are fully alive, we don't always show our hearts. Being chided by a fellow classmate for being shallow is one thing. Being unwilling to translate your engineering vocabulary to a struggling business owner or a conflicted politician or even a weeping parent is quite another. You have developed some amazing technical skills during your time here, but don't use them as a comfortable substitute for difficult conversations. Complex or wicked problems often will require your analysis and your empathy. Use your engineering tools, but don't become one. Don't sacrifice your heart when you use your head. And remember, you are a human being long before you became an engineer. Your degree does not negate your humanity. The first line of our mission statement ends with, quote, leadership to the people of the world, end of quote. The last line ends with, quote, the common good, end of quote. Our mission, your mission, regardless of your career, begins and ends with people. Technology inspires you because you understand it. In fact, you create it. Help inspire others who don't live in our world of science and technology to appreciate it for what it is, a powerful force for good, for improving the human condition across the globe, and as some of us would like to hope one day, beyond. You've earned your humanities credits. Now go show the world engineers are humans too, in service to humanity. Congratulations, class of 2019, and go blue. The administrators of the college, including the executive committee, associate deans, department chairs, and program directors, serve in various capacities to help the College of Engineering pursue its vision, mission, and values. All of our outstanding faculty members also are vital to upholding the college's excellent reputation and making possible your impactful student experience. With the college's administrative leadership and all other faculty members, please stand as you are able. Let us also recognize two special guests from the university's administration who are also Michigan Engineering faculty members, but soon will become provosts elsewhere. One of our guests is the university's Vice Provost for Global Engagement and Interdisciplinary Academic Affairs, an Arthur F. Thurno Professor and a Professor of Nuclear Engineering and Radiological Sciences, and the next Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs at the University of New Mexico, James Holloway. Our other guest is the university's Vice President for Research, the J. Reed and Polly Anderson Professor of Manufacturing, a Professor of Mechanical Engineering and of Industrial and Operations Engineering, and the next Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost at the University of Georgia, Jack Hu. Thank you both very much for all you have done for this college and university, and for joining us one last time to congratulate our graduates. A tradition of the College of Engineering is to invite alumni class representatives to participate in our graduation ceremonies. These accomplished alumni offer congratulations to our new graduates and welcome them as fellow alumni. I am now pleased to introduce this year's alumni class representatives. As I introduce them, I ask each to stand and remain standing until all have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all introductions have been made. Celebrating his 5th class anniversary and representing the class of 2014, Marcus Papadopoulos. Mr. Papadopoulos earned his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. In college, he was a member of the Design Global Health academic program, through which he developed a blood pressure detection device for at-risk women in Ghana. He remains passionate about global health and sustainability. Currently, he's a lead mechanical engineer at Optimal Design in Chicago, where he works with a multidisciplinary team on advanced electromechanical devices. Celebrating his 10th class anniversary and representing the class of 2009 is Mark Fitzenmeyer. Mr. Fitzenmeyer earned his master's degree in pharmaceutical engineering 10 years ago. He obtained his bachelor's degree in molecular, cellular, and developmental biology here at Michigan also. He is Vice President of Operations at Brylan LLC, a contract manufacturing organization in the pharmaceutical industry based in Brighton, Michigan. Celebrating his 25th class anniversary and representing the class of 1994 is Carl Yanyama. Dr. Yanyama earned his bachelor's degree summa cum laude in mechanical engineering. He earned his master's and PhD degrees from MIT and previously directed the robotic mobility group there. He founded Newtonomy, a Boston-based self-driving technology company and a World Economic Forum technology pioneer, and now serves as president of autonomous mobility for parent company Aptiv. Named one of 2017's most intriguing entrepreneurs by Goldman Sachs, in addition, he is an award-winning fiction author. Celebrating her 40th class anniversary and representing the class of 1979 is Rhonda Germany Ballantyne. Ms. Ballantyne earned her bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. Also, she holds an MBA in finance with highest honors from the University of Connecticut. In 2017, she retired following a 15-year career at Honeywell, a Fortune 100 conglomerate, during which time she served as Chief Strategy and Marketing Officer and a Corporate Vice President. Previously, she served as a Vice President, Partner, and Board Member at Booz Allen and Hamilton Management Consultants. And celebrating his 50th or emeritus class anniversary and representing the class of 1969 is Greg Rauch. Mr. Rauch earned his master's and bachelor's degrees in chemical engineering. He's the former chief operating officer and co-founder with Beth, his wife, also a Michigan engineering alum, of ASG Renaissance, an industry-leading technical recruiting and marketing communications firm founded in 1987 and headquartered in Dearborn, Michigan. Previously, he spent 15 years with Ford Motor Company in various engineering positions and management positions. Let us give a thunderous welcome to these outstanding Michigan engineering alums. Another tradition of the college's commencement ceremony is to hear from a student. This year's student speaker is Basil Salka. If you attended this morning's university ceremony in Michigan Stadium, you will recognize Basil. In perhaps a first, Basil is the student speaker both for the university and for Michigan engineering ceremonies. Basil is graduating with his bachelor's degree in industrial operations engineering. He is an undergraduate researcher at the Center for Healthcare Engineering and Patient Safety and co-founder of Michigan Lean Consulting. In addition, he has served as co-president of the Arab Student Association and the Muslim Coalition. And he has earned a College of Engineering Distinguished Leadership Award. This summer, he will begin his career as a healthcare researcher at the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Lab. Basil, please come forward.
probably thought you were done with me at the big house. I'm sorry. Honored students, family, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to stand before you today as we celebrate the remarkable engineering class of 2019. The University of Michigan in general is extraordinary, but there's something special about the College of Engineering. In this room alone, we have creative thinkers, inventors, entrepreneurs, and future CEOs, all on their journey of contributing to humanity's common good. I am so proud to be graduating with these remarkable individuals. Earlier today, I mentioned my Muslim experience on campus, how in a time of self-doubt and uncertainty, it was the support of students like those in this room that made all the difference. I would like to share a specific example of an event during that time that changed my life. I remember vividly sitting with members of my Muslim community on the grass right next to the diag as we started our evening prayer. Yet, on this chilly November evening, it was no ordinary prayer. This time, instead of praying in the privacy and solitude of our home or in the reflection rooms on campus, we prayed outside under the stars and the waving American flag on the Michigan diag. During our prayer, all was silent. Yet, when I opened my eyes after completing it, I found hundreds of students surrounding us, all of different faiths, ethnicities, and political affiliations, standing in solitude. Arms linked and heads bowed in respect, they had created a protective wall around us, symbolically telling the Muslims on campus that we will always belong at Michigan. The fear and uncertainty that had weighed heavy on my heart was immediately gone. From that day forward, I made it my priority to make sure that every student at Michigan felt that same support. As president of the Arab Student Association, I worked on orientation programs to provide incoming students on campus the resources and community necessary for success. As co-founder of the Michigan Lean Consortium Consulting, I ensured that students interested in continuous improvement have a platform to work on real-world problems. And as an alternative spring break site leader, I organized a group of 12 students to drive down to rural Texas and help children with disabilities. As I reflect about the reason why I worked so hard on these projects, I come to an inescapable truth. It is that it's the small actions we do, even if we're not aware of them, that have the impact of shaping our lives. When my peers stood in solidarity for the Muslim community on that chilly November evening, their actions meant more than just 30 minutes of their time. Their sincere altruism, in the form of the simple act of standing outside in silence, quickly snowballed into my passion for community activism, the growth of my Muslim community, and the reason I'm on stage in front of you all today. These small actions that we commit daily hold the weight to change lives all around us. It's the audible "go blue" you hear from a stranger when walking in a foreign city that suddenly makes you feel comfortable. It's the couple of minutes a professor talks to you after class that shapes your career. It's even that one semicolon you find on the 100th line of code that finally makes your program work. As engineers graduating from one of the best institutions ever, most of you want to change the world, and you already have a master plan on how to do it. As you go about doing this, however, don't forget that oftentimes it's the unexpected small things that result in the most impactful change. As engineers, it's our responsibility to recognize this and live every day in an effort to challenging the present and enriching the future through our character, our thoughtfulness, and our passion. Brothers and sisters, when you walk out these doors today, you are no longer living the Michigan difference. You are the Michigan difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Azal. It's quite possible you are familiar with our keynote speaker from her wonderful TV commercials engaging radio interviews, or other public speaking engagements. As President and CEO of CMS Energy Corporation and Consumers Energy Company, the fourth largest combination utility in the United States, she has been a strong leadership voice for renewable energy, reduced carbon emissions, and autonomous vehicles. In 2018, she was named a Crain's Detroit Business Newsmaker of the Year. Since becoming CEO, she has led the utility to be named by Forbes as the best company to work for in Michigan and the best Michigan company for diversity. Prior to her current role, she held a variety of leadership positions in distribution operations, customer operations and experience, rates, and regulation. A native of Jackson, Michigan, she returned home to join the utility in 2011. Previously, she worked in management for DTE Energy for 5 years and held a 15-year plant management career at General Motors. She earned bachelor's and master's degrees in industrial engineering from Purdue University and a master's degree in management from Stanford University. Let's give a high-energy welcome to our keynote speaker and a proud parent of one of today's graduates, Patty Poppy.
Well, thank you, Vice Provost Galloway, Vice President Hugh, and Dean Gallimore. Thank you so much for having me with you, and especially the graduates, for allowing me to join you for this magnificent celebration of your tenacity, your hard work, and your efforts. You know, I recognize that I'm here because I'm the CEO of an iconic Michigan company, Consumers Energy, but I'm here for another reason. I am the mother of one of your graduates. I knew I would have to take a deep breath. Bear with me. My daughter, Margaret Poppy, sits among you, but Margaret called me about a month ago and said, okay, Mom, I'm cool with you talking at graduation, but don't embarrass me, don't wave at me, don't make me stand up. But look, I'm her mom, so it's my job. So Margaret is the one in the black hat. Promise kept. So I thought for today, I would give you a little bit of mom advice with a CEO twist. So I start with using our manners. I am going to remind you to say please and thank you. And here's what I mean by that. Oh, I'm off to a good start. Thank you. I remember being a young engineer, just graduating from college. I was working at the Detroit Hamtramck assembly plant with another engineer. He maybe had 10 years of experience more than me. We had fun together working, but one day we were walking out of the plant and he said, you know what, Patty, you know what I like about you? You ask a lot of good questions. And there's a lot of engineers who graduate and come out and think they're supposed to have all the answers. And I appreciate you asking questions because a lot of people screw stuff up and then we have to go redo their work because they didn't ask. And so I appreciate that he didn't want to do rework for me. That was probably true. But what I think he was really saying was that he felt respected because I asked him to please teach me what you know. Please tell me what you've learned so that I can be better. And then thank him when he did. Put it to practice, put it to work. And so for all of you graduates, there's no doubt you're brilliant. There's no doubt that there are a lot of things that you have learned here in your days at the University of Michigan. But your learning journey is just beginning. And to go and say, please, teach me what you know. Ask a lot of questions. Don't be afraid to admit when you do not know. Believe it or not, people will respect you more when you ask them to please teach you what they know than if you think you're there to impart your wisdom on them. Over time, they will come to you and ask you for help too, but it starts by you asking, please teach me what you know, and then thank them when they do. Now, it's not just other engineers who will teach you things, though other engineers will teach you lots of things. Your bosses might teach you a few things. But I'm going to tell you that every person with whom you work will have something to teach you. I remember a day, I was a power plant director, and I was out on a safety walk, and I came upon two pipe fitters working at a bench. They had a valve in front of them, and I asked them, "What are you up to?" They said, "Well, we're waiting on our supervisor, Bob, to come tell us what to do with this valve." I said, "Bob?" They said, "Yeah." I said, "The new guy that we just hired out of college?" They're like, "Yeah, Bob, my supervisor." I said, "Well, how long have you been here?" And one of the guys says, 30 years. I said, 30 years as a pipe fitter. I said, "I wonder if you could teach Bob what to do with that valve." And he said, and I swear this is a true story, he said, "Lady, I am a sheep." And he started walking around his bench like this. He said, "I am a sheep. I do what my boss says at home. I do what my wife says at home. It is too late for me." And it was funny, I was laughing. I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, then I look at his coworker, and at this point, he's tugging on my sleeve, and I say, "Are you a sheep?" And he said, "No, I am not a sheep. I had 10 years experience before joining this team, and I've been a pipe fitter here for 10 years, and I think I've gotten dumber since I've been here." Now, it's funny for a minute, but then we think about it. And imagine the people that you will meet who have 10, 20, 30 years more experience. And just because they don't have a fancy credential doesn't mean they don't have something extraordinary to teach you. And I promise you, if you choose to say, "Please teach me what you know," and then thank them when you do, for every person that you work with, every person that you know, whether it's a pipe fitter, a line worker, administrative assistant, I promise you, they will make you better. So please and thank you. Now, that's the easy one. The next piece of mom advice with the CEO twist is eat your peas. Now, I don't like peas. In fact, my family knows I hate them. I do not like peas. But sometimes you have to do the hard stuff because it will make you better and make you stronger. I remember I was about 6, maybe 7 years into my career, and I was working at a plant. I was a senior engineer, and I got a job offer from none other than Mary Barra, who is now the CEO of GM. She wasn't at the time, but at the time, she was a director, and she offered me a promotion inside General Motors to be a manager. Now, that job included a company car, day shift, a raise, all that by external standards seemed like a good move. Until my plant manager pulled me aside one day and he said, "Patty, you should not take that job." I said, "Why not?" He said, "You haven't been a first-line supervisor yet." Now, I was a senior engineer. The idea of taking a demotion to be a first-line supervisor and turning down a promotion with a company car seemed to not make sense at all. And I said, "Herb, I don't get that." And he said, "Patty, do you want to be a plant manager someday?" Well, yeah, I wanted to be a plant manager someday. He was like the king of the roost there at the plant, and he was an awesome plant manager. And I saw the difference a great leader could make in the lives of the team. When Herb came to our plant, we weren't doing very well. Well, Herb got the right leaders in place. He got us organized. We were starting to make our numbers. We were winning. It was fun. It was fun to be at work, and more fun than at home, too, because when you're having fun at work, you can have fun at home. And I thought, well, yeah, I want to be a plant manager like you, Herb. And he said, "Well, here's the problem. You take this promotion. It seems directionally correct, but you're going to go off to central office, and maybe, if you're lucky, some kind of crazy route, Mary Barra becomes CEO or something. We didn't know that was going to happen. But he said, you come around, and maybe you'll be a plant manager someday. And you're going to be standing in front of a room full of people that you lead, And the biggest group of those people will be first-line supervisors, and they will know that you didn't do it. So you might be a plant manager, you just won't be a good one. And so my message for all of you, and my lesson in that, when I turned down the company car and took that first-line supervisor job, two things happened for me. One, I gained the respect of my peers and the people that I led because they knew that I had done the tough stuff. I took the hard route, not the easy route. But I actually learned the business, boots on the ground, doing the real work, the work that customers care about, the work that makes a difference to the product that that company sold. And so my advice for all of you, no matter what your industries, no matter what your pursuit, shoot for the stars. You deserve to shoot for the stars. Just don't take the easy way. Don't take the fast route because it's efficient. Learn the business. Learn the subject. Be the best there ever was at your desired goal. Not just achieve the goal. Be the best there ever was. That is your potential, but not if you take the easy route. So you take the tough route, do it right, learn, like you've already proven, you've made a good decision, by the way, so far, off to a good start. You've shown that you can do the tough stuff. Now take it to the next level. Now my third piece of mom advice with a CEO twist is to stand up straight. It's about posture. Now we all know that it's good for us, it's good for our health and well-being, and it frankly makes you look better. So trust me on that, stand up straighter. But more importantly, all of us who are gathered here today with all of you think you deserve it. You deserve to stand up straight because you've done something extraordinary. You are graduating from one of the greatest engineering institutions in the world. Leaders and best. And we are proud of you. And Margaret Ann Poppy, I am proud of you. Your dad and I knew that you were going to be an engineer when you were 3 years old. When you could name all the components under the hood of a car, and you taught your aunt how to open the hood of her car just so you could demonstrate that. We had a pretty good sign. What we didn't know was what a great engineer you were going to become, such a natural, but more importantly, what an extraordinary human being. We are so proud of you, Margie. We love you very much. Now, everybody, remember, say please and thank you, eat your peas, stand up straight. Get out there and go blue.
Sure, I'm standing straight. Thank you, Patty, for your wonderful perspective. This event celebrates a major achievement by today's graduates. But graduates, you have received help along the way from parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, other family and friends. I now ask all of those special people to stand as they are able and be recognized. Come on, parents, friends, you know who you are. Come on. All right. Okay, thank you very much. Now, would all students please rise and be recognized? On behalf of the Board of Regents of the University of Michigan, congratulations to the class of 2019. Please be seated. At this time, I will call the name of each of the college's department or division chairs or representatives. Full titles of the chairs appear in the back of your program. Leaders briefly will greet their department's students on stage. I now would ask these individuals to stand and remain standing as I call your names. Audience, please hold your applause until the entire group has been recognized. Tony Wass, Aerospace Engineering. Lonnie Shea, Biomedical Engineering. Sharon Glotzer, Chemical Engineering. Jerry Lynch, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Tullio Pulkkinen, Climate and Space Sciences and Engineering. Brian Noble, Computer Science and Engineering. Mingyan Liu, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Brian Denton, Industrial and Operations Engineering. Diane Bry, Integrative Systems and Design. Amit Misra, Material Science and Engineering. Donald Siegel and Ken Oldham, Mechanical Engineering, in place of Department Chair Ellen Aruda, who sends her regrets. Jing Sun, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering. Todd Allen, Nuclear Engineering and Radiological Sciences. Jesse Grizzle, Robotics Institute. Jim Sayer, Transportation Research Institute. Thank you. Now I would ask the first team of name announcers and all alumni class representatives to take your positions. Student ushers will direct graduates to the stage in 2 lines. Beginning from the front of the arena, each student marshal will lead by holding their department or program flag. Graduates, you will be greeted on stage by your department representatives and by me, Vice Provost Holloway, or Vice President Hu. After you are greeted on stage, you will receive a memento from one of our alumni class representatives to mark the occasion. It is tradition as you cross the stage to move your mortarboard tassel from the right side to the left to reflect your transition. Then please return to your seat in the audience and remain seated until the conclusion of our well-engineered program. In the spirit of Michigan Engineering Unity, we want all departments and students to be recognized by a full audience. Translation, please stay until the program ends. Although some of you may tend to shy away from the spotlight, today's your day to shine. It's okay if your family, friends, and supporters would like to cheer very briefly as you are called. After our last graduate is recognized and following the singing of the victors at the end of the ceremony, be sure to look up and smile big for the official Class of 2019 photo. Would the candidates for the degrees offered by the Departments of Aerospace Engineering and Chemical Engineering please rise and approach the stage to begin the recognition of graduates.
Chemical Engineering, Elaine Parkansky.
Aerospace Engineering, Anindita Mukherjee.
Michelle Carney.
Stephen Licious.
Samantha Greeley.
Madison Gallant.
Teresa Finelli.
Dylan Ma.
Angela C.
Sebastian Tostado.
Ayman Makhtari.
Russell Rose.
Kyle Lucia.
Zachary Chambers.
Ariana Wade.
Griffin Roy.
Marshall Deed.
Zeelan Jean.
Matthew Wolbert.
Nathan Minsk.
Dr. Wei Chung Wen, investigation of structure-function relationship of supported metal catalyst for the aldehyde water reaction.
Jihao Lang.
Jian Guioi.
Zachary Judson.
Elizabeth Marie Matthias.
Andrew Che.
Jack Pelletier.
Nicholas Sawan.
Mackenzie Newby.
Joseph Yates.
Joseph Middleton.
Guillaume Demate.
Austin Baisley.
Nima Moseri.
Marshall Cherry.
Brian Ha.
Kevin Greenman.
Manuel Lancharis.
Jessica Jana.
Andres Peñaranda.
Jacqueline Nisbet.
Juan Paredes.
Gabriel Valley.
Alex Lesage.
Adam Greer.
Punitinder Singh.
Christina Meyer.
Amkar Wagmare.
Divyashu Shah.
Dennis Park.
Tyler Tansky.
Caleb Goldstein.
Onfer Mother.
Graham McCarthy.
Sophia Pryor.
Michael Alexander May.
Natalie Baxter.
Smriti Kirthi Varman.
Fritz Hyde the Fifth.
Susmit Joshi.
Emma Kramer.
Mihir Patel.
Patricia D'Souza.
Tiago Saliba.
Adam Gabbery.
Jaidi Zhang.
Arthi Nadun.
Z Lin.
Allison Shenton.
Julia Garner.
Juliana Herrera.
Joshua Gear.
Neha Bithanapali.
Michael Johnson.
Amy Dow.
Rowan Tu.
Kristen Hosang.
Sam Elwell.
Casey Bratner.
Shivam Sharma.
Sashi Kachehi.
Garrett Zook.
Akanksha Akarsriya.
John Wiggins.
Janki Patel.
John Cohen IV.
Brittana Perry.
Patrick Knowles.
Joel Holland.
James Lemon.
Melissa Barros.
Patrick Kane.
Matthew Matus.
Austin Huffman.
Riley Whalen.
Matthew Zerba.
Gaurav Hauser.
Stephen Marion.
Austin Abdinabi.
Catherine Victoria Henry.
Joshua Louisana.
Matthew David Gilbert.
Logan Sagji.
Rebecca Elizabeth Hill.
Brandon Reitzma.
Peter Dahl.
Michael Vexler.
Veronica Byer.
Tyler Sonnen.
Brendan Lenhart.
Justin Huber.
Joshua Wilhelm.
Sebastian Ojeda.
Mox Carrera.
Nicholas Weber.
Jonathan Meyer.
Duncan Taylor-Dean.
Alex Filio.
Benjamin Atalini.
Yunsuk Choi.
Jason G.
Alex Miko.
Robert Stinson.
Ross Piscorin.
Andrew Farr.
Miles Magruder.
Megan Fisher.
Koki Nishida.
Andrew Brown.
Randall Ticknor.
Sari Goldstein.
Kuldeep Prajapati.
Carolyn Wolfson.
Trevor Carreras.
Caitlin Bergert.
Derek Lucas.
Evan Davis.
Sophia Yu.
Ryan Delaney.
Umit Kotekar.
Nathan Hall.
Alexander Seaman.
Salwin Butrus.
Nick Roberts II.
Shazar Jang.
Walter Kelso.
Heya Oyang.
Nicholas Van Dyke.
Nadia Akas.
Siraj Desai.
Jocelyn Marchok.
Forster Guo.
Saiful Roslan.
Travis Millar.
Natalia Marigal Martinez.
Nick Simon.
Christian Wire.
Desmond Mines.
Genevieve Packard.
Henry Bay.
Rami Feroe.
Anthony Dostine.
Andrew Min.
Emily Kasuras.
Lucas Hansen.
Erica Clifford.
Rishabh Nayak.
Kate McGarrian.
Jacob Lustbear.
Emily Gilbert.
Pallav Jani.
Amanda Jackson.
Rutvi Abadini.
Susanna Hogue.
Ethan Hoffman.
Anjali Balani.
Vinod Raman.
Rishi Jishnani.
Climate and Space Sciences and Engineering. Benjamin Donitz.
Colin Sageman.
Angelica Okoram.
Luis Castillo.
Samuel Lopez.
Michael Yost.
Carly Wells.
Ian O'Rourke.
Gabrielle Lafave.
John Kun Leo.
Rafal Ogornik.
Dario Makatsi Potter.
Ian Hake.
Daniel Ferrero.
Vishnu Saravanam.
Samuel Zach.
Sotirias Dedes.
Benjamin Gerton.
Usama El-Kadi.
Noah Allen.
Emily Judd.
Roy Ziv.
Benjamin Greaves.
Jordan Howie.
Scott McCormick.
Ichen Joe.
Kyle Webster.
Catherine Wallace.
Integrative Systems and Design. Evan Yoder.
Ryan Burke.
Amanda Beam.
Matthew Cosby.
Matthew Rodemaker.
Jesus Christian.
Philip Mitchell.
Karthik Srivatsan.
Dwarakanath Katha.
Biomedical Engineering. Carl Hahn.
Christopher Brady.
Clarence Womack IV.
Matthew Brownridge.
Chase Barlow.
Dina Wessel.
Mac Morris.
Christine Cabrera.
Katrina Letterman.
Gregory Todd.
Colin Hallow.
Keith Cardillo.
Brandon Chung.
Wald Guzman.
Emma Kellenberg Callowworth.
Rodrigo Martinez.
Garrett Williams.
Princess Len M. Carlos.
Miranda St. Amour.
Alela Al-Shamrani.
Lauren Hirth.
Lieutenant James Kinsey.
Hannah Sinha.
Horam Cheng.
Emily Shaw.
Shubham Gupta.
Alexandra McCann.
Annie Kundert.
Amanda Barnes.
Madison Kraniak.
Aditi Batra.
Pradyumna Vasudavan.
Emily Dixon.
Arjun Athamadri.
Maninder Singh.
Anabathi Chamauli.
Dr. Yige Lee, dissertation, monopolar acoustic pulses in heteroscopy and other applications.
Sanjana Rajagampalan.
Mitchell Sin.
Abhishek Ram Natarajan.
Grayson Rice.
Ashwin Ramesh.
Sean McLaughlin.
Rishikesh Kulkarni.
Michael Panagase.
Adwait Bogate.
Christine Collins.
Sukrut Prabhu.
Jonathan Hervoso.
Sarab Kotar.
Cameron Schiffer.
Alessandro Stoica.
Ashwin Kumar.
Benjamin Carson.
Joshua Peter Sampson.
Dijon Roger.
Manorama Kudwani.
Justin Lee.
Albert Kai.
Daniel Brucke.
Adam Russett.
Shoban Fialok.
Ali Badawi.
Sal Nagia.
Marissa Maniaci.
Mithwayash Maru.
Jacqueline Bomaniclean.
Shantanu Chiwan.
Jayashri Chandra Se Karun.
Gino Delmont.
Kevin Kramer.
Chad Walling.
Reed Larson.
Kayla Owens.
Maya Benephraim.
Zian Shu.
Thomas Stewart.
Shun Wei Hu.
Sweta Reddy.
Guadalupe Banales.
Trevor Schick.
Michael Alvarez.
Nicole Chen.
Nuclear Engineering and Radiological Sciences. Chad Denbrook.
Elena Hedrick.
Natalie Bond. John
Tia Calabrese.
John Kukta.
Elena Holsworth.
Noah Kleetke.
Amanda Stark.
Emily Quapais.
Rachel Fenberg.
Alexander Burrington.
Cassandra Kuyawa.
David Trimus.
Shira Lehman.
Samara Levine.
Rachel Levinson.
Katie Thomas.
David Chang.
Sun Ki Earth Tam Allah.
Saswat Sahu.
Jonathan Miller.
Mahmood Komaya.
Tanner Jones.
Jeffrey Zhang.
Brian Shen.
Kara Louise Gilbert.
Roger Champion.
Ashley Peppel.
Mark DeWald.
Samantha Steinberg.
Lawrence McNamara.
Jennifer Spiegel.
Yuhao Wang.
Emily Krebs.
Robert Goldberg.
Alexander Rothman.
Muhammad Rizki Octavian.
Scott Haskell.
Jinjin Zhao.
Casey Watson.
Hangxing Sun.
Shannon Ryan.
Marco Carmona.
Nolan Marrow.
Roxanne Pinsky.
Zachary Skeen.
Engineering Physics. Ian Buckhampman.
Skylar Buchan.
Nicholas Camp.
Saloni Jakumu.
Okay, hang on. Brennan Jimby.
Kevin Kaufman.
James Delancey.
Vincent Thu.
Robotics Institute. Sagar Israni.
Kevin Shea.
Rachel Harris.
Matthew Ilani.
VJ NMT.
Tyler Bilesma.
Parth Chopra.
Drew Genrich.
Pagan Gong.
Elise Fleck.
Siddharth Radapani Navin.
Mohammed Suleiman.
Yasin Luan.
Alexander Gurgis.
Mert Salamet.
Mario Russo.
Electrical and Computer Engineering. Moad Yassin.
Courtney Burns.
Mittul Purkarastha.
Eleanor Boynton.
Bryce Beiser.
Ashish Kumath.
Alexander Martin.
Catherine Champion.
Christopher Keller.
Mohammed Ahalabi.
Brian Tomuk.
Andrew Custer.
Ray Han.
Alex Bluestone.
Joe Marsala.
Amar Christie.
Jake DeGasperis.
Cicera Kavuri.
John Williams.
Ishan Naidu.
Justin Fu.
Derek Trumbo.
Karuth Kull.
Rachel Sun.
Jesse Genter.
Alexandra Vita.
Zane Phillips.
Kushi Vakaria.
Leela Sile.
Zoe Zlomek.
Jayun Yan.
Allison Grant.
Shishwan Lee.
Megan Miller.
Yen John.
Civil and Environmental Engineering. Ellen Satayawan.
Tasapan Temahiwang.
Monica Chang.
Isaac Snellgrove.
Anisha Agarwal.
Philip Sisk.
Reed Buchholz.
Brian Pike.
An Wynn.
Markman Childress II.
Kristen Aylesworth.
Anurang Garakapati.
Tassin Malik.
Rowan Rajiv.
Daniel Ritterboss.
Kevin Monpara.
Sarah DeGroot.
Sarif Olam.
Andres Bermudez.
Satat Ocha.
ZJ Lin.
Joni Shasku.
Tong Yu.
Visnu Pandi.
Dr. Chia-Shen Wu, dissertation, Bacterial Colonization of Point-of-Use Drinking Water Filters and Associated Risks Due to Opportunistic Pathogens and Antibiotic Resistance.
Kiran Tharadas.
Isaac Mulder.
Matheson Rose.
Justin Barden.
Zach Coulter.
Chris Kinzer.
Aaron Chow.
Freddie Ordonez.
Elena Stefanko.
Catherine Kelly.
Andrew Turek.
Wei Chan Huang.
Kyler Bush.
Lillian Lantis.
Eric Lubaka.
Michael Stippa.
Catherine Bannis.
Trey Seitz.
Rachel Norris.
Joshua Quinn.
Philip McClear.
Luke Boswell.
Soyan Beck.
Jeffrey Gabala.
Chik-Yu Chang.
Paige Kors Herwig.
Trevor Gross.
Mantung Lai.
Shantam Ravan.
Thomas Dowling.
Madison Warsaw.
Jill Peretta.
Sham Thaker.
Jared Millman.
Emily Liu.
Veronica Prezioso.
Brianna Hutchinson.
Ari Baronyan.
Jenna Lynch.
Dylan Cash.
Bailey Zywicki.
Stephanie Chawaso.
Ife Huang.
Leah Dixon.
Jiaher Jiang.
Ella Yazbek.
Nadine Zhou.
Alexander Atkinson.
Jiachi Wang.
Alec Distel.
Ugg Sun.
Austin Lay.
Hawang Si.
Jessica Ma.
Haosheng Wu.
Edith Henderson.
Tim Wesley.
Juliana Hizenga.
Nick Young Subaral.
Julia Ryan.
Siddharth Jen.
Emma Turbeek.
Subham Dash.
Michael Ravetsky.
Anyang Punjani.
Lindsay Covert.
Wushman Jaffer.
Paula Vargas.
Brian Beckett.
Tiffany Raitzel.
Matthew Gingrich. Congratulations.
Benjamin Weir.
Samuel Strongen.
Nathan Kimmel.
Stephanie Escobida.
Dr. Tian Xia. Dissertation, Aerosols and Electrical Discharge Mercury Removal by ESPs and Airborne Virus Inactivation by Non-Thermal Plasma.
Tanvi Jadov.
Nuri Kim.
Shengwen Chen.
Yash Dedika.
Jari Zhu.
Malcolm Thompson.
Thuda Ong.
Chon Li Ni.
Li Yang Zhuang.
Juwei Lu.
Yongking Sui.
Bhargav Mathara Pali Ramesh.
Kan Deng.
Aditya Matupakam Venkata Subramanian.
Ran Wang.
Megan Marie McAllister.
Zin Song.
Kara Fleming.
Sri Gao.
Kalia Krichko.
Mohammed Kibriya.
Sebastian Rubenstein.
Hui Xiu.
Timothy Wilson.
Jiao Lu.
Michael Geiger.
Weijing Zhang.
Christopher Kelly.
Rahil Patel.
Bailey Lopez.
Sedant Gandhi.
Zachary Mused.
Bayer Jawlam Batbutter.
Will Laufner.
Xiao Liu.
Raphael Mora.
Socrates Papa Georgia.
Adam Osink.
Yifan Shen.
Alex Ketwick.
Akash Ganesan.
Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering, Katerina Polomis.
Zan Sui.
Sean Sovey.
Mingxi Wu.
Nathan Kane.
Yiwei Zhang.
Justin Kimry.
Bedgarya Gosh.
Dimitri Wiener.
Purva Kulkarni.
Matthew Fay.
Yuyin Li.
Michael Caballero.
Ziswan Young.
Louis Simeoi.
Jane Young Louis.
Andrew Horvath.
Huje Ye.
Luke Brownlow.
Xiangwun Zheng.
Andrew Twoe.
Fan U.
Tumer Chen.
Hai Yang Zhang.
Olivia Rowe.
Matthew Kinney.
Jessica Chang.
Zachary Burns.
Lexi Wisnarik.
Rawying Li.
Autumn Shapansky.
Yuka Shi.
Gregory Miller.
Tianyu Zhang.
Ian Ferguson.
Conrong Zhao.
Aaron Parsons.
Chernrei Shu.
Jared Schwally.
Li Su Liu.
Noah J. Bagwinzinski.
Ji Chen Yang.
Stein Hausner.
Lu Liu.
James Abrams.
Zhu Lo.
Industrial and Operations Engineering. Atulia Ajoy Krishnan.
Zhewan Zhu.
Shivani Joshi.
Zhenyu Yang.
Stephanie Hoagland.
Wenqi Shu.
Samuel Jacklick.
Yukai Zhu.
Erica Davidson.
Dr. Yiding Ji, not yet, from Security Enforcement to Supervisory Control in Discrete Event Systems, Qualitative and Quantitative Analysis.
Elizabeth Lobaza.
Zhiyang Yu.
Morgan Giles.
Haisu Zhu.
Joseph Kwan.
Dimitri James.
Debarshi Mojundar.
Partha Datta.
Danush Chandra Tator.
Jaskaran Bhatia.
Kelsey Whitesmare.
Carrie Luke.
Sijia Lee.
Dora Lee.
Jinghua Cao.
James Connolly.
Charles Su.
Matthew Kramer.
Amia Thunder.
Anuj Darek.
Tia Patnick.
Aditya Ramesh.
Sabrina Law.
Siddharth Murugan.
Kelly O'Toole.
Vijaya Krishna Naganur.
Sophia Chan.
Vivek Venkatraman.
Mia Anvik.
Suraj Kiran Raman.
Griffin Horn.
Shantha Kumar Venkatratman.
Matthew Karras.
Sagar Supe.
Catherine Hebard.
Rebecca Shen.
Caitlin Wells.
Siwan Se.
Celine Ferrero.
Luke Heberling.
Squipierre de Smith IV.
Daniel Simon.
Alexander Cravan.
Scott Smith.
Blake Bormis.
Jacob Toma.
Colby Hanley.
Joshua Setnicki.
Catherine Duggan.
Noah Wolf.
Basel Selka.
Catherine Lostowski,
Samuel Wilson.
Deanna Honley,
Brendan Armstrong.
Anusha Joshi,
Dylan Plummer.
Arunava Seal,
Shelby Richardson.
Pranav Joshi,
Nicholas Sandhu.
Karthik Muthuraman,
Brendan Conrad.
Wesley Peterson,
Giovanna Piripovic.
Hector Dominguez Vela,
Kevin Duan.
Megan Renehan,
Brennan Smith.
Hawei Zhang,
Molly Gilbert.
Huaji Zhu,
Joel Jacob.
Jantao Guo,
Abdulasam Razmi Al Najar.
Yang Chu,
Yuan Chang.
Mengdi Han,
Tin Hao Shaw.
Yutian Wu,
Li Yi Chuan.
Junpeng Guo,
Ming Yang.
Christopher Clymore,
Yi King Wei.
Naveed Sheikh,
Diching Han.
Timothy Kiyabu,
Cameron Rose.
Rachel Karen,
Mary Sheffick.
Ian O'Brien,
Erin Gooder.
Argan Sangwan, hi.
Joseph Burston.
Steve Schulte,
Sarah Vanderhavel.
Daniel Jin,
Abby Weiss.
Carson Baden,
Holly Mears.
Matthew Boris,
Justin Foster.
Harshawatan Ani,
Jason Comstock.
Silas Zender,
Nicholas Pennybacker.
Joseph Butawik,
Eric Anton.
Gregory Willett,
Alexander Martinez Harson.
Patrick Irving,
Aaron Scott.
Tate Mazer,
Janghoon Choi.
Owen Winship,
Amy Joseph.
Kevin Kulet,
Hannah Olson.
Aiton Halpern,
Monica Palivanda.
Jonathan Hammermesh,
Aurelia Sudinarjo.
Rachel Mengi,
Adisti Cardi.
Alec Penkonen,
Theo Benigeri.
Jaehwan Lee,
Janera Martinez.
J. Dave Dolvi,
Sydney Faterman.
Ragvam Nigam,
Natone Hu.
Yashanshu Jain,
Kevin Horton.
Snehul Truvan,
Jacob Brink.
Nada Nafiza Gafour,
Baker Moran.
Michael Jin,
Sophie Howe.
Brandon Ha,
Isu second.
Regina Tui,
Malcolm Hudson.
Madhav Gali,
Jordan Goodman.
Adam Kogat,
Matthew Kushnick.
Said Amin Sanagzus Zardini,
Kelsey Cohen.
Tal Nagorny,
Michael Bizham.
Sonia Patel,
Nicholas Sukal.
Alicia Patel,
Theodore Nicholas Milankovic.
Nathan Block,
Karma Patel.
Jessica Kovan,
Abhijit Guman.
Vishal Subramanyam,
Akshay Ramakrishnan.
Abhinav Reddy,
Joaquin Diaz-Martin.
Kyle May,
Shakia Khan.
Austin Shu,
Claire Davenport.
Thomas Bajan,
Charlie Fritz.
Alec Viljanki,
Kevin Kiwang Huan.
Paul Ahn,
Abigail Plummer.
Evan Bao,
Allison Redfern.
Matthew Price,
Angela Casey.
Griffin Wybra,
Anna Ack.
Pavani Majehi.
Seth Petty. Rahim Bin.
Giridani Kumara.
Demarcus Harris.
Andita Singhi.
Obey Chiguta.
Sinja Hamsija.
Jawan Davis.
Anuj Gargava. Ayush
Morgan Hawthorne.
Ayush Chadia.
Ariane Throsinets.
Drew Agnivatri.
Kendall Byer.
Hannah Kawusha.
Lauren Hicks.
Samir Nushadabi.
Nicholas Lee.
Abdullah Shihada.
Philip Roberto.
Andrigo Cuba.
Jack Zudema.
Aziz Fall.
Xiaofeng Zhao.
Computer Science and Engineering. Shibu Chen.
Daniel Huang.
Xavier Chowdhury.
Jack Clarity.
Amy Keys.
Panyakorn Rakpanitmani.
Seth Wizukaki.
Murat Ersalman.
Carson Schmidt.
Almira Dugurial.
Benjamin Stoller.
Steve Wu.
Stephen Jackman.
Hugh Davis.
Akshay Karyaka.
Nikhil Pawar.
Cheatham Kodanas.
Ji Hyun Kim.
Rachel Park.
Riley McEwen.
Hai Sun.
Jeff Crowley.
Unarag Koduri.
Catherine Castleton.
Daniel Shawn.
Nicole Stater.
Jacob Barr.
Cameron Misko.
Davian Mata.
Michael Kalmus.
David Kostra.
Kunal Herei.
Emmy Jackson.
Holly Beals.
Manasa Laksa.
Zachary Cavasos.
Zal Joksi.
Yatri Patel.
Carolyn Chinois Jackson.
Reed Hastrander.
Young Hao Zhou.
Christopher Hudson.
Vinit Jamaladov.
Corinne Beener.
Ami Bear.
Jenna Locricchio.
Jordan Wolf.
Mark Spencer.
Robert Lesser.
Anna White.
Ricky Lomas.
Samantha Meister.
Sutton Bradley.
Saru Mahajan.
Alma Mahida.
Caroline Owens.
Rana Maki.
Sarah Khan.
Gizana Sivraka.
Pavitra Shivo.
Walter Barajas.
Ashta Bavsinka.
Ritsuma Inama.
Carl Krabari.
Matthew Myers.
Yash Kamdar.
Scott Morton.
Murray Pazir.
Sean Dong.
Anna Liris.
Esther Gu.
Theodore Anderson.
Nelson Yang.
Justin Rogers.
Cheng-Shi Lee.
Materials, Science, and
Levine.
Engineering. Allison
Levine.
Podnar.
Audrey Henry.
Evan C.
Austin Klopfer.
Looper Carpenter.
Manoj Moody.
Chandler Humphrey.
Fabian Jose Fuxa Ramirez.
Dr. Jill Wenderat. Dissertation title, Morphological Design of Nanoscale Polymer Systems.
Spencer Paulison.
Tianchan Liu.
Josephine Suleiman,
James Muhan,
Amy Shaw,
Zachary Berenger,
David Dyer,
Alicia Gerber,
William Carr,
Declan Shannon,
Duncan Brown,
Aaron Adiwijaya,
Kevin Tom,
Jordan Brenke,
Kieran Persad,
Zachary Lewandowski,
Rachel Yamato,
Morgan Mead,
Michael Haynes,
David Frank,
Clayton Connors,
Sahil Dugli,
Alec Gutmenstein,
Jed Forster,
Barrett Fitzgerald,
Leah Hummel,
Josh Goldman,
Tanvi Gupta,
Ryan Quinlan,
Cole Schneider,
David Wang,
Elena Moore,
Liam Lanigan,
Lamia Duanre,
Nathan Volbrecht,
Alec Waples Dexter,
Bing Schaefer,
Benjamin Seratos,
William Wendorf,
Asia Dillard,
Andrew Sigurdsson,
Aaron Hack,
Melissa Moy,
Caitlin Salins,
Claire Rolfus,
Shu King Zhang,
Nick Knowles,
Mungji U,
Aliyah Khan,
Shijay Lin,
Kishan Patel,
Brandon Skoog,
Parth Shaw,
Ron Kanan,
Anthony Lewis,
Andra Chen,
William Baldwin V,
Mechanical engineering, Michael Chinadu Nawansi,
Janini Chanan,
Ainsley Ashman Jr.,
Tej Najaras,
Walter Moore III,
Henry Hanser,
Matthew Holden,
Casey Greenbaum,
Blaze Nugent,
Matthew Rice,
Iskander Bator,
Michael Bologna,
Alexander Apfel,
Cheng Yang,
Corey Nelson,
Jake Bauer,
David Barnes,
Matt Grant,
Abia Das,
Angelo Volza,
Alexander Bonich,
Helena Robertson,
Grant Glover,
Elise Shanholz,
Bennett McGlade,
Christina
Richard
Finem
Craig,
Hogue. I'm screwing up. Sabrina Brogan,
Christopher Vagovich,
Yang Gao, Sayu Fong,
Annie McDougall,
Chia Shen Ya,
Maria Roma,
When you're ready, just when you're ready. Okay. Jue Tsao,
Devin Kilborn,
Eric Cass,
Stephanie Timms,
Bingye Li,
Julia Modica,
Jungyu Chao,
Jehe Gao,
Lisa Le,
Ichwechi Whaley,
Zihi Shah,
Colin Hoffman,
Kyle Spurlock,
Patrick Keeney,
Anthony Shin,
Lucas Peterson,
Avni Walea,
Oludare Odutula,
Ashavad Verma,
Dr. Nikit Prakash, PhD dissertation title, Fuel Consumption Reduction through Velocity Optimization for Light-Duty Autonomous Vehicles.
Frederico Kuliski,
David Van Dyke,
Shashank Kedia,
Sarah Wang,
Lakshmi Ushok,
Kostov Badra,
Varshith Thaltari,
Gurav Honda,
Alad Chandrabutta,
Jonathan J. Chandran,
Shan Diwanji,
Gloria Chun,
Kirsten Johnson,
Jessica Rosenblum,
Siu Soy,
Faith Zagore,
Benjamin Wireman,
Elizabeth Bison,
Luke Ross,
Jacqueline Schmeidler,
Brooke Stewart,
David Mark,
Hannah Foster,
Emily Lynn Milon,
Stephen Wilson,
Tapin Dagarala,
Ali Zarabi,
James Chow,
Michael Wright,
Matthew Joseph,
Colin Scavone,
Jennifer Hu,
Winnie Lau,
Aditya Deshpande,
Wendy Du,
Sian Aronoff,
Gunnar Singh,
Evan Aaron,
Isabel Wang,
Justin Jin,
Chiaoi Shen,
Siddharth Ramesh,
Feishi Hu,
Elizabeth Jung,
Rencheng Lu,
Walter Stevenson III,
Penyun Zhou,
Eric Bell II,
Cedric Go,
Dennis Jerome Smarch,
Nick Weber,
Andre Brooks,
James Beakey,
Abby Wilson,
Mia Gerard,
Stephanie Shantz,
Nicholas Napoleon,
Tim Situ,
Alex Harding,
Mike Jung,
Sarah Jabor,
Jared Mickelson,
Jay Tayade,
Ennis Habib,
Joseph Clementi,
Nicholas Wayland,
Nicholas Eckhart,
Michael Kemensey,
Nash Easterday,
Thomas Schneider,
David Sway,
Paul Alexopoulos,
Adrian Soul,
Samantha Fox,
Jue Bao,
Matthew Latshaw,
Christina Newjame,
Kabir Rastogi,
Emily Derry,
Kevin Wormy,
Matthew Miziak,
Andrew Fox,
Jennifer Jaspers,
Joshua Miller,
Zane Chen,
Jamie Ostrowski, Gabriel Kotoru,
Curran Quatra,
Sunbo Chen Tong,
Sean Stockwell,
Gabrielle May,
Ashwin Oja,
Joseph St. Amand,
Karthik Bundakar,
Dennis Gulari,
Alvin Tong,
Megan McKellar,
Suruz Ereddy,
Miles Harbour,
Chu Ching Wu,
Bradley Day,
Feng Bao Yuen,
Caitlin Chuang,
Alexandra Spence,
Kathleen D'Souza,
Yifan Zhang,
Julius Latin,
Ife Bao,
Jessica Moshe,
Yuan Zhang,
Ellen Rombach,
Samantha Beauchamp,
Alison Zhuang,
Yicheng Yang,
Jordan Carlson,
Shenyi Qing,
Grant Kulik,
Uchi Jane,
Zachary Burke,
Eileen Kocher Lakota,
Elijah Parham,
Johnny Nolan,
Samuel Parham,
Christopher Bao,
Seth Varner,
Tyler Foderstein,
Ethan Scobie,
Aziz Fall,
Paul Garish,
I got it. Purva Shankar,
Austin Friedent,
Remy Biswas,
Sarah Piper,
Matthew Randall,
Maya Markloff,
Shreeman Desikan,
Margaret Poppe,
Dwight Brisbane,
Sarah Furman,
Michael Kowalczyk,
Menyuen Jung,
David Silverman,
Aditya Nair,
Carolyn Lowe,
Matthew Magnus,
Trevor Swartz,
Shubhankar Peshin,
Matthew Colm,
Ivan Carrasco,
Corey Bicknell,
Alex Escanazasi Gold,
Andreas Gobis,
Chad Wilson,
Danny Rowlman,
Grant Hozeski,
Yu Young Chen,
Brandon Welker,
Yahoo Chen,
Aman Shah,
Nen Wang,
Robert Rudnick,
Ji-Ming Run,
Gautam Chandrasekaran,
Sin-Lu Lee,
William Mock,
Shu-Cheng Zhang,
Rana Dabaja,
Shi-Yu Wu,
Talent Carazoli,
Camille Bruin,
Russell Casada II,
Shwetha Rajaram,
Justin Stott,
Jia-Yu Chen,
Stephen Debkanowski,
Utka Gherkin,
Leah Fields,
Victor Young,
Emily Iwanski,
Marco Schwiebert,
Dr. Ahmet Mazakaroglu,
Christina
PhD
Liu,
PhD dissertation title, Infrared Borescopic Characterization of Ignition and Combustion Variability in Heavy-Duty Natural Gas Engines.
Davana White,
Kristen Senko,
Brenda Arinatan,
Justin Homer,
Lukai Wang,
Joe Chun,
Christina Ko,
Rachel Otte,
Thomas Paul Wilbur,
Matthew Pregler,
Albert Lin,
Josiah Humphrey,
Wakis Azur,
Hannah Herbley Rose,
Yashish Vaidya,
Erica Tavia,
Aditi Ramaswamy,
Kyle Reppenhagen,
Elka Muntz,
Jeremiah Johnson,
Brennan Garrett,
Marcus Mangel,
Anna Schmidt,
Celia Clark,
Julian Galprin,
Ben Swanson Ralph,
Rishi Thevangam,
Dylan Shirley,
Albie Thomas,
Dr. Robert Chisnea, PhD dissertation title, Analytical, Experimental, Computed Tomography Inspection, and Finite Element Modeling of the Material Extrusion Wave Infill in Additive Manufacturing.
Rahil Hakim,
Ryan Posh,
Saloni Mundera,
Andrew Bro,
Marmik Chaitanya,
Eric Chung,
Ayush Shah,
Kevin Chun,
Adam Koenig,
Trevor Faith,
Daniel Chandras,
Jordan Hilbrandt,
Jonathan Jan,
Bilal Akahala,
Anurag Baradwi,
Dr. Zihang Pan, PhD dissertation title, Design and Control Optimization of Hybrid Electric Vehicles, from two-wheel drive to all-wheel drive vehicles.
William Henning,
Dr. Kai Wu, PhD dissertation title, Real-Time Energy Management and Transient Power Control for Fuel Cell Electrified Vehicles.
Romeo Acevedo,
Mitchell Williams,
Paul Bonin,
Austin Broder,
Min Tron,
Zachary Gordon,
Cody Carletto,
Jose Hakim,
Juan Pablo Ruiz Gomez,
Noah Dierhoff,
Farouk Kurdovich,
Justin Halid,
Eric Howe,
Michael Potter,
Aman Karunaj Kurun,
Nicholas Mastrusarin,
Tarun Gogineki,
Ingdong He,
George Jiang,
Erica Mittelstadt,
Rahul Roy,
Luke Holland,
John Creek,
Dominic Johnson,
Alex Chap,
Estelle Fighter Blazer,
Sawit Trisira Satayawang,
Alison Panic,
Alexer Nebin,
Keith Brodick,
Sam Ilka,
Lane Catherine Chan,
Eric Solars,
Maria Ali Ashgar,
Nicholas Greigel,
Dylan Keys,
Such Vadya,
Mohammed El Noor,
Peter Wei,
Cameron Karushi,
Christopher Huang,
Yvette Luna Guerra,
Shrithar Deshpande,
Andrew Davis IV,
Nicholas Smart,
James Keenan,
Kyle McLaughlin,
John Kuzdal,
Stephen McPherson,
Antonio Cirelli,
Jeremy Hepker,
Shrikar Srivatsa,
Evan Brisita,
Rick Banerjee,
Camille Gilbert,
Aaron Minerik,
Desh Kathuria,
Mulik Franklin,
Ellen Puckett,
Herbert Shue,
Quentin Metzmaker,
Matthew Jankowski,
David Talbot,
Catherine Césaire,
Adam Stoutberg,
Jacqueline Bertan,
John Pennington,
Kayla Malahorn,
Thomas Peldo,
Charles Velis,
Jason Setting,
Ryan Benedek,
Kurt Isle,
Robert Stewart Jr.,
Thomas Oliver,
Andrew Zanetti,
Kyle Wojcik,
Brian Mead,
Zachary Peterson,
Shadmin Joey John,
Linus Zulo,
Jonathan Kafapamal,
Hossein Abdullahi,
Connor Levy,
Matthew Perella,
Maxwell Nikolai,
Ryan Kruger,
Regan Ora,
Brett Wang,
Kyle Fetsam,
Noah Ostrowski,
Parker Chmel,
Patrick McGrath,
Benjamin Freed,
Annika Stephen,
Levi Godin,
Aditi Deshpande,
Lyle Antio III,
Mengan Lakadis,
Lindsay Defarge,
Anthony Huang,
Michael Arashan,
Anton Yang,
Syed Al-Kalbi,
Mukund Manikantan,
Claudia Ma,
Adrian Birding,
Philip Chaco,
Thomas Huan,
Joseph Saginaw,
Brian Stearns,
Clayton Daly,
Jiahua Wang,
Andrew Tennis,
Kewei Tu,
Matthew Morgott,
Amy Pandit,
Shankar Kaushal,
Preston Dew,
Varinder Singh,
Thomas Liu,
Priscilla McCudden,
Robert Paco,
Ansel Adrian,
Alan Chu,
Shuhaib Nawai,
Josh Kramers,
Eskil Juliana Hasmuddin,
Andrew Nikolajic,
Yan Lam Chan,
Anton Lisau,
Jonathan Pang,
Samir Salibavi,
Hao Yang Tong,
Neil Kenny,
Taylor Morson,
Christopher Vincent,
Dr. Sidesh Shinde, PhD dissertation title, Numerical Study of Flow over Wall-Mounted Cube using Large Eddy Simulations.
Maninder Singh,
Kitul Patel,
Nathan Lee,
Sumit Joshi,
Nathan Lee Baker,
Akshay Honrao,
Thomas Player Huang,
Mayithili Patel,
Theodora Lau,
Brian Chen,
Katie Lau,
William Liu,
Tommy Chandera,
Andrew Ma,
Jessica Hirsch,
Kaijun He,
Zixin Tsai,
Kyle Sundagar,
Alexander Hod,
Michael Ralph,
Emily Macquarie,
Palmer Corbett,
Alyssa Oda,
Alexander Kennedy,
Daniel Zhang,
Jacob Cassiano,
Sheng Zhu Zia,
Ryan Dayton,
William Fu,
Fabi Ampriotti,
Jed Vincent Makatula,
Vasilios Triantopoulos,
Jia
Dr.
Lu,
Dr. Vasilios Triantopoulos, PhD dissertation title, Investigation of Spark-Assisted Compression Ignition Combustion Under Dilute Conditions.
Michelle Sheng,
Rodrigo Lopez Navarro Hofschild,
Andrew Lloyd,
Annika Nordin,
Heyday Hamoud,
Kyle Sheldon,
Alexander Stotsiadis,
William Vandini,
Antonio Atkinson,
Evan Rinda,
Ayana Rashida Aragayay,
Andrew Wobith,
Alicia Sikorsky,
Alvin Lee,
Jithi Nair,
Dr. Yu Xiao Chen, PhD dissertation, Correct by Construction Control Synthesis for Systems with Disturbance and Uncertainty.
Victoria Wydell,
Griffin Arya,
Max Kantorovich,
Benjamin Yu,
Eric Windsor,
Adonis Johnson,
Mitchell Bigland,
Zoen Liu,
Jonathan Yi,
Bhavish Gandhi,
David Chow,
Zihao Zhang,
Ishwan Chen,
Minhao Xu,
Ifan Draw,
Buyi Zhang,
Melissa George,
Sichuan Li,
Carolyn Bush,
Shiyu Zhao,
Justin Miller,
Tao Jin,
Francisco Rivera Reyes,
Weiyang Zhang,
Cody Morterid,
Mi Do,
Matthew Perez,
Daniel Yuan,
Barrett Olson,
Gary Zhang,
Seish Sadasivan,
Kevin Zhang,
Matthew Kong,
Oscar Tan,
Nevin Mittal,
Kaylee Keller,
Caleb Richter,
Jose Bautista Alcantar,
Alexis Upsonic,
Andrew Abraham,
Mariano Montori,
Elizabeth Gardner,
Ethan Goldberg,
Hina Singh,
Alejandro Fisher,
Nicole Gomez,
Zachary Spar,
Songyuan Guan,
Christopher Zhang,
Wenhao Su,
Fengzhou Shu,
Mengqiu Teng,
Jihan Qing,
Ziyou Wu,
Zhengda Wu,
Wenfei Yan,
Zeman Pan,
Yinin Wang,
Adam Chian,
Yuzi Lo,
Caitlin Sem,
Tianyu Chao,
Rohith Pintaparthi,
Duli Shi,
Zane Dunnings,
Chen Gao,
Veronica Day,
Yi Wen,
Will Cutler,
Xinyi Zhang,
Jan Gangstetter,
Xiaoyang Shen,
Jenna Schwartz,
Xiaxin Wang,
Glory Jane,
Olivia Faseski,
Juliet Lawton,
Guyi Chen,
R.J. Duquette,
Chanzhou Na,
Hannah Hong,
Xiangyun Li,
Jerry Meng,
Khalil Crawford,
Derek Yi,
Sushrit Athal Valley,
Costas Papadopoulos,
Jason Whitfield,
Yi Gu,
Hussein Hashem,
Yimeng Zhu,
Timothy Chan,
Kechao Cheng,
Anthony Liu,
Yijun Cheng,
Young Kyung Kim,
Jerry Cheng,
Graham Anderson,
Haiyang Huang,
Evan Suziski,
Yifan Guan,
Lu Yao Chun,
Jicheng Shi,
Yijia Liu,
Yaoying Lin,
Zhen Yu,
Neichan Shang,
Qiyue Yao,
Ethan Madison,
Jialin He,
Yihong Zhu,
Shihui Huang,
Linji Jin,
Arafi Janakiraman,
Tongan Soy,
Sohaib Sadat,
Chengzheng Jin,
Jack Steinberg,
Yichen Yang,
Pranav Ajif,
Michael Zhang,
James Evan Batzel,
Barbara Zheng,
Victor Onkowija,
Arthur Shi,
Matoshka Wallets,
Andrew Tien,
Miller Vaughan,
Eric Yang,
Charles Rivkin,
Armando Ravalcaba,
Yungao Tsai,
Sarit Mafuda,
Yuchun Wang,
Andrew McCrabb,
Ying Liu, Le Wei Li, Tobias Macduff Jarosol, Jingyuan Zhu, Mingda Liu.
Let's hear it one more time for the class of 2019. And please join me in thanking our name announcers. Good job. All right. Now, before the singing of the university's alma mater, the yellow and blue, let's take your class photo.
Okay, everyone, smile big for the camera. 1, 2, 3, go blue!
Thanks, everyone. Following this singing of the alma mater, please remain in your seats until the platform party has left the stage. Then please make use of all of the available exits when leaving Chrysler Center. The southwest, the northwest, the northeast exits are all available to guests. Anyone using a wheelchair or with other special mobility needs is asked to proceed to the northeast or southwest exit. Please follow the direction of event team members stationed around the arena to find the nearest exit. Now, as you're able, please stand or keep standing for the singing of the alma mater. You will find the words in the back of your program.